Hey everyone, if you've been following me, you've seen on my story that I just acquired a large US World War I collection. However, that's not the focus of today's video, because in that collection there was one modern piece of equipment that by chance I've been looking for a while now, which would be this PASGT helmet, also known as the Personal Armor System for Ground Troops Helmet. Thank you to everyone who pointed this out on my story, but specifically the 18th ABN Reenacting Unit based in Virginia. They provided a ton of helpful information, which I appreciate. The PASGT helmet was developed in the late 1970s by the US. It was introduced for frontline service in the early 1980s. The helmet was made to replace the older steel M1 helmets that US troops were still using, those helmets being used in Vietnam and World War II. Since the PASGT was made from Kevlar, it delivered superior ballistic and fragmentation resistance and protection. It has an armor rating of NIJ level 3A, meaning it can protect against handgun rounds like the 357 SIG and 44 Magnum. Though still a solid helmet choice for a kit in my opinion, the US Navy and Coast Guard still use these in limited capacities. The helmet is dated and heavier than more modern offerings. However, it is a significant improvement from the older M1 helmet. The only thing you can do with the M1 that you can't do with the PASGT is cook in it. The PASGT was widely used during the invasion of Grenada and during the Gulf War, but was replaced in the early 2000s by the LWH and ACH helmet. If you ever find one of these in public and you're curious about when it was made, look for the DA2 date code. That's going to be the 2-digit code after the 100 located right over here. This will give you the year that the helmet was made. The year might also be stamped in the middle of the helmet, right over here. As you can see, this helmet in particular was made in 1987. It's also a medium due to the M marking located right over here. This helmet comes in a extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large size and is covered in M81 US woodland camo. Also, before I forget, this specific helmet also has a sergeant marking in the front, so that's pretty cool. But thank you for watching, guys, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.